Hello Year 4. This morning's maths lesson is all about multiplying and dividing by 7. As you know, I think the 7 times table is a really tricky one. So let's see how we get on with this one today. Here are your get ready questions. So you could use your red maths book to answer these. Why not put them in at the end of your book? Pause the video now and have a go at these questions. Here are your answers. 30 add 12 is 42. 15 add 6 is 21. 45 add 18 is 63. Question 2. 5 times 9 is 45. 2 times 9 is 18. 5 times 6 is 30. And 2 times 6 is 12. Question 3 is a missing numbers question. So 35 add what equals 42? So there are 2 ways of doing this. 3 ways of doing this even. You could count on from 35. You could do the inverse by taking 35 away from 42 to find the missing answer. Or, if you've got your 7 times table knowledge, you could use your 7 times table as well, because we can see both of those numbers are in our 7 times table. So 35 add 7 is 42. And question 4, double 21 is 42. So let's move on to today's new content. Complete the sentences. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 heptagons. Each heptagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. So that means there are how many sides altogether? Now, we could try rolling our 7s, couldn't we? 7, 14, 21, 28. So it must be 28 because 4 times 7 is 28. Complete the missing numbers here. So here are the different ways we can express this multiplication. We can say 7 add 7 add 7 add 7 is 28. We can also say 4 times 7 is 28. And because of the commutative law, we can say that's right. We can also say that 7 times 4 is 28. We can also represent this as an array. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one lot of 7. Here's 2 lots of 7, 3 lots of 7, 4 lots of 7. We could also say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lots of 4. What division facts can we derive from this array? So we can say 1 lot of 7, 4 lots of 7. We can say 7 lots of 4. So we could say that 28 divided by 4 is 7, and 28 divided by 7 is 4. Those are all facts we can derive from that array. So here we have the same 4 heptagons, and we can also show this as a bar model. So here's the sides from this heptagon. Here are the sides from the second heptagon, the third heptagon, and the fourth heptagon. Now here are our brackets. What are we going to put here? That's right, we're going to put the whole. We're going to see how many lots of 7 we have in total. So we can see that 4 lots of 7 is 28. That's another way of representing that calculation. 7 times 4 is 28. 4 times 7 also is 28. 28 divided into 4 is 7. And 28 divided by 7, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Have a go at questions 1 to 5 on your worksheet. I don't know my 7 times table yet. I've only learnt up to my 5 times table, says our tortoise friend. Don't worry, you can use those to help you. Watch. Here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 lots of 7. 2 lots of 7 are made up of 2 lots of 5, and 5 times 2 is 10, and 2 lots of 2. And 2 times 2 is 4. So what we've done here is partitioned the calculation. So we've got 2 parts of the calculation. Now we need to find the whole by adding 10 to 4. So 10 plus 4 is 14. And 7 times 2 is 14. So here we've only used up to our 5 times table, and we've used partitioning to help us find the answer. So the tortoise realizes that he can add 5 lots and 2 lots together to find his answers in the 7 times table. Let's try another example. 7 times 3. What would the tortoise have to do here? Well, he could add another lot of 7. And we can partition this into 3 lots of 5 and 3 lots of 2. So there's your 3 lots of 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Here we've got 2 lots of 3 now, and we know that 2 lots of 3 is 6. So to find 7 times 3, we can add 3 lots of 5, 15, to 3 lots of 6. 15 add 6 is 21. 7 times 3 is also 21. So we can partition to find the answer. Have a think about these 2 questions. How can you using the tortoise's method of having lots of 5 and lots of 2 together, find the answers to these questions? Pause the video and have a go. So here we've got an array. We've got 9 lots of 5 and 9 lots of 2. Now we know 5 times 9 is 45, and we know that 2 times 9 is 18. So adding those together, 45 add 18 gives us 63. So we've used our 5 times table and our 2 times table to find the answer to 7 times 9, which is 63. You could also use the method where you subtract 7 from 70, just like we did when we looked at the 9 times table. So 7 times 10 would be 70, then we take away 1 lot of 7 to give us 63. Here's a look at 7 times 6. So here we've made 6 lots of 7, which is the same as 6 lots of 5 and 6 lots of 2. Now we know that 5 times 6 is 30, and we know that 2 times 6 is 12. So add those together, that gives us the answer to 7 times 6. 30 add 12 equals 42. Tortoise might have another tip for us as well. You could also have done 5 times 7 plus 1 times 7. So 5 times 7 is 35, and 1 times 7 is 7. Add those together, you get 42. I know that 35 divided by 7 is 5. So how can that help me solve 42 divided by 7? Have a think. Well, here's an array. I've made 5 lots of 7. What happens if I add another lot of 7? How many have I got now? 35 adds 7. 35 adds 7 is 42. So I've gone from 5 lots of 7 to 6 lots of 7. And that must mean that 42 divided by 7 is 6. Here's another problem for you. I know that 21 divided by 3 is 7. Have a think. How could you show that with an array? Well, here's an array. Here's another array. So added together, these are 42. So we can see that 6 times 7 is 42. So what we've used here is our knowledge that 21 divided by 3 is 7 to show that 42 divided by 7 is 6. Have a go at the rest of the worksheet.